back. We back, we back, we back. I don't know how many notifications gonna get sent out though. YouTube tells me they only do 3 notifications in a 24-hour period. So that's why I even playing with my videos. At least that's what they say. It's one thing, yo. When you contact them, they always got an excuse for you. They worse than niggas in the streets. They always say, the term, you always gotta have a lie prepared. For some of these people, that's how YouTube. That's the mantra they didn't adopt it. Always have a lie prepared for them. But yo, what's up though, y'all? We back. Back like we never left. Mo Boogie. I know, man. I know. I was talking to YouTube for real. I had to email them motherfuckers. Trying to figure out what the fuck going on. How y'all playing dumbass games on my channel? They say they don't believe in the term shadow ban. It's not a real thing. As they told me. Shadow ban is not something that YouTube encourages or uses. I disagree. I think they be on bullshit. But it is what it is. We're gonna make it do what it do regardless. You know? What's up, Edward? Benji? Appreciate it, bro. Man, salute to Charlene for the $10 cash app too, man. I don't know if she's gonna be in. I know she probably catch the replay. I mean, while she on the road, hope she's safe out there. But y'all, we actually got a lot to talk about today, y'all. A whole lot, y'all. Yo, Baltimore right now is on fire, man. First and foremost, Baltimore City, Baltimore County, just Baltimore in general, man. Been a lot of death going on. I had it in the title, but I took it out the title because I wanted to put other things in the title. You know, that's more diverse as opposed to things that the city is just interested in. What's this? Oh shit! All right, so this is okay. So I just got sent the lawsuits that was filed on Busby. So earlier today, right? Yeah, we done made the video longer. God damn. Charlene. Appreciate that too, Charlene. Cash app. We just made the video longer, y'all. Because earlier today we was talking about Tony Busby. Hold on, y'all. Hey! What I tell you about doing that? What I tell you about doing that? You know I'm down here doing videos and you want to stop barking. Cut it out. Cut it out. You cut it out. Now I'm down here working and you want to stop barking. Don't do it again, y'all. I'm better, y'all. So earlier today we was talking about the lawsuit that Tony Busby filed on Rock Nation and Jay-Z. Basically saying that they resorting to dirty practices, which I thought was ironic because I think Busby is resorting to dirty practices. But two people that was mentioned in Rock Nation's so-called retaliation to Tony Busby was somebody named Adam, whatever. I can't think of it. I can't see the and Matthew Thompson. So I just got them. I just got those lawsuits. We're gonna check that out as well today. But we gotta talk about Baltimore and what's going on down there. There's been a lot of death. Actually, you know what's crazy, right? My man hit me on. A man called me from the joint the other day, and he wanted me to call one of his homeboys. Kind of find out his homeboy got killed same day. He ain't answer the phone, but his homeboy got killed the same day. I said, God damn, boys, it's a vicious cycle going on in the city right now. Well, it's been going on since I can remember, but you would think that one day it got to slow down. You know, it got to stop. Like, if we can't, as a community, yo, and this all across the United States, yo, we can't keep going this direction, yo, as black people, yo. Like, how many years we going to be killing each other? Like, forever? Like, it's just going to never stop? And I ain't talking about killing each other, you know, because every race kill each other. But I'm talking about at the rates that we're going, it's tremendous. Tremendous, yo. And I understand, you know, poverty and drugs and, you know, fuel violence and guns, fuel violence. Yo, but we gotta find a better way, y'all. Everybody don't gotta die for everything. Some of that shit don't even be worth it. Most of it don't be worth it. And I told y'all for real, it ain't too many reasons worth throwing your life away that makes sense. Once you really get in that situation and you be thinking about it like, damn, man, I did this over that. Like, now my whole life, your whole life is over. Shit don't be worth it, y'all. I promise you it ain't worth it. I promise you it ain't worth it. I ain't gonna tell motherfucker nothing wrong. But what make this even a topic is it was a mass shooting in Baltimore. And I think I'm gonna do a video on this tomorrow. And I did it in the video I did earlier. I didn't know they was in a minivan. Because I couldn't see a situation where 10 people was in a car. So you got a car chasing another car with 10 people in it. 9 out of the 10 people got shot. One of them is dead. Now this is a resident, a Towson resident that I guess was around during the time of the shooting or live in the neighborhood. See what he had to say.
Block away from where I live at, it hurts. It's crazy how these things change.
A community in Towson hit hard by gun violence Tuesday night that broke out on White Oak Avenue, ending outside a funeral home. Nearby, one person shot dead, 9 others hurt, with 8 of those people shot. As the investigation continues Wednesday, residents still rocked by what happened.
You know, nobody suspects things like a mass shooting to happen in the county. Unfortunately, you know, it's something that's like a stigma with the city for a lot of violent crimes and everything like that.
I mean, I feel safe. I'm fine. You know, I'm not worried about, you know, anything like that happening to me, because a lot of it's targeted crime. It's just a shame that it's in the neighborhood.
At White Oak Avenue and Chestnut Oak Road, it's the night after the night of a mass shooting.
I mean, it happened like a block away from where I live at.
It hurts.
So look,
it's crazy how these things change.
Let's get the update on that. The update on that. And yeah, I figured out what Law and Crime Network is too, y'all. And it's exactly what I said it was. Exactly what I said it was. So I guess this is the video. Remember when I was telling y'all that these platforms are being created to take money away from the average citizen? Look at this. Who owns Law and Crime Network?
Jellysmack.
Jellysmack.
According to Variety.com, Jellysmack has acquired Law and Crime Network, the legal and true crime video network and production company headed by Dan Abrams. Terms of the deal were not disclosed. Jellysmack said Law and Crime Network is the company's largest acquisition to date.
But look what they is. A video content creator, Jellysmack, has acquired Law and Crime Network. Law and Crime Network has acquired, Jellysmack has acquired Law and Crime Network, the legal and true crime video network and production company headed by Dan Abrams. Terms of the deal. So you got a video content creator owns a news source, and you wonder why they get so much traction. Now, when you click the website takes you nowhere. But when you go to Instagram, let me show you what Jellysmack has on that Instagram. Oh yeah, we ready to talk about him too, y'all. Because Offset is looking real goofy right about now. Real goofy. It's another person I ain't putting the title. So let me take y'all to Jellysmack. This is their Instagram page. Instagram page full of content creators. So when I told y'all Law and Crime Network is a blog site, that's what the fuck I meant. It's a blog site. Regular content creators look like they struck some type of deal with YouTube. And YouTube sends them all the traction. But the goal is, by sending them the traction, it takes the traction away from, the organic YouTuber. The organic YouTuber. So I wonder who else is signed to Jellysmack. Who else do they got under that acquisition? You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. You go to their website, it takes you to the website is closed, an error. You go to their investors, you gotta pay to see who their investors is. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Pay attention to what channels you support. Cause a lot of what's up, Vic? No heart. A lot of these channels that we support, y'all, is they're not organic. They're part of the system. They're part of the play. 9-figure deal. Now, Jellysmack only has 26 employees. How many employees does Jellysmack have?
Approximately 568 employees.
Oh, now they got 568.
According to LeadIQ.com, how many employees does Jellysmack have currently? As of November 2024, Jellysmack has approximately 568 employees across 6 continents, including Europe, North America, South America.
That makes more sense than what I said earlier. What I said earlier said 26 employees. Like, how does a company have 26 employees when they got a market cap of $3 billion? But this is a content. This is a content company. It's a global creator company, and we're obsessed with helping creators go bigger. Listen to this. We believe that creators are the future of entertainment, and we are on a mission to elevate them to their highest peak. Highest potential across social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, and beyond. We use technology, data, and expertise to turn the talented video creator of today into a digital icon. Our powerful AI detects and develops the most promising creators, inviting only the best on a life-changing journey to skyrocket their social media growth and build long-term success. Through multi-platform distribution, financial backing, streaming television syndication, content ideation, brand partnership, and more, Jellysmack encompassing infrastructure that the world's top creators need to minimize their value. Our industry-leading solutions impart the gift of time and empower our elite community to create. Our elite community of creators to prioritize their passion. Our exclusive roster includes names like Mr. Beast. Look, who else is signed? Who else is signed to Jellysmack? Y'all don't think that's strange? Y'all don't think that's strange? All right, let's continue though. I just wanted to point that out, yo, because I don't know if people just think I just be talking over this bitch. But I told y'all that's what's going on. They building their own creators, and they sending them all the traction.
Site shooting has left residents on
Right.
edge, saying they're not.
They didn't find a way to gatekeep YouTube. Shit crazy.
Used to seeing this level of violence in Baltimore County. Fox 25's Keith Daniels joins us live with the community's response and an update on those victims. Keith.
Well, Maxine, Baltimore County police say one of the 9 people taken to the hospital has been released. No word on the others hurt in that shooting. And tonight, people in the neighborhood where the shooting happened are talking. At White Oak Avenue and Chestnut Oak Road, it's the night after the night of a mass shooting.
I mean, it happened like a block away from where I live at.
It hurts. It's crazy how just things change.
A community in Towson hit hard by gun violence Tuesday night that broke out on White Oak Avenue, ending outside a funeral home. Nearby, one person shot dead, 9 others hurt, with 8 of those people shot. As the investigation continues Wednesday, residents still rocked by what happened.
You know, nobody suspects things like a mass shooting to happen in the county. Unfortunately, you know, it's something that's like a stigma with the city for a lot of violent crimes and everything like that.
I mean, I feel safe.
straight
I'm
up,
fine,
bro.
I'm not worried too worried about anything like that happening to me, because a lot of it's targeted crime. It's just a shame that it's in the neighborhood.
Look here. Baltimore County Police releasing a list of the victims and their ages, including the youngest, a 14-year-old male shot, and 2 females.
Yo, that is a
15.
serious age discrepancy. Like, what the fuck? 14 to 26? Like, yo, since when? Like, how is all these people hanging together in one van? Like, yo, that's different. Like, this, we live in some new times now, y'all.
And 17 years old shot. 26-year-old Charles Graham Jr. shot dead. Victims were transported to area hospitals, including shock trauma. Our camera was there Tuesday night when at least 2 victims arrived. Their conditions
Oh, yeah, they
and the
going
nature
down,
of their
Bo.
injuries
Like the
unknown.
Titanic.
At one point, we saw people waiting near the emergency entrance. Family members were told of one of the victims. They did not want to talk on camera, but one of them said, quote, "It's too much." Reaction like others in the neighborhood.
I can look at some of the faces and tell that, you know, it's like, wow, we never thought anything like this would happen around the corner from us.
Well, again, police say this was a targeted incident as the investigation continues. We're live tonight. Keith Daniels.
Motherfucker
Fox
shot into a
45
car with
News.
10 people on that bitch. That is shocking, yo. Like, I did not expect for this to play out like how it played out at all. I showed y'all the video. We can watch it again. Yeah, we gotta get on Offset, yo. Offset looking real goofy, yo. Looking real goofy. So here's the video of the situation. So you see the car catches on fire. They running the car down. He ought to be back there. I don't know what the fuck he doing. Yeah, these kids, they geeking, man. Here you go. Here go the battlefield. Car catch on fire right there. They chasing a van with 10 people in it. Look like he hitting the ground. He ain't even motherfucking hitting nothing. He hitting the ground. You see the bullets hitting right there. This the car right here. God damn. Gee, me Christmas. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video on it tomorrow, y'all. Look at this though. Y'all seen this? Nipsey Hussle dispensary in LA robbed by Rolling 60 members. How the fuck they know there was Rolling 60 members though? Them niggas in Cali rob every motherfucking thing. They robbing dispensaries, rappers, armored trucks. Like they on that shit out there heavy. That was sloppy. She could have grabbed that bitch. But we was talking about Baltimore, so let me show y'all what I'm talking about, yo. So we got this Murder Inc. page, y'all. Every day, y'all. Every single day, if you're not from the city, this is what we get. Every day. So this is the kid that got killed in the mass shooting. 26 years old. Look at this shit, though. Let's take a scroll down this page. Woman found dead in Armstead Gardens. He just got locked up for murder. Hold on. There's another person that was killed. One dead, one injured, double shooting. This is every day, y'all. Every day. Fatal shot on North Avenue. So that was the this happened in Baltimore County. Man fatally stabbed in Towson. There's been a lot going on in Towson lately. This woman died in a car crash. Norton Parkway. We living in some wild times, y'all. We gotta tighten up as a city, man. She was killed and found unresponsible woman found dead near Drew Hill Park. It's another kid that was killed in Towson. Yeah, that shit crazy. Yo, but I just wanted to shine some light on that, yo. Baltimore, we gotta tighten up. This the guy I was telling my man told me to call him. My man was trying to get some money from him. He got killed the same day. Shit sad. He look familiar. Off my Road Street. 30 years old. Another young dude. He got killed by an old man on a bus. Like, how the fuck? Old ass man, this dude got locked up for killing y'all. On a bus. He bumped into him on a bus. This old dumbass. Where he thought the rest of the little life left, he got away. Shit crazy. What this is. Yeah, I'm looking toward tomorrow, A1. I think I'm gonna put a video together. All right, y'all. So let's get back to the regular schedule program, y'all. I always have to see what the fuck going on in the city, y'all. Make sure if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, y'all, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Keep it G News. So Scrooly G, this FBG Duck. Yo, what's up with these niggas? Why do niggas keep dissing Duck, yo? Like, these niggas just will not allow Duck to rest in peace. My circle already getting... Is this it? Nah, that's not it. Fuck, I ain't saved it. No, this page got it. So he just want to be a part of. He want to be a part of Chicago culture so bad. He said, "I got you, brother. Got real genuine love for you, kid. Rare breed. I just know we'll be tweaking with the rap shit together right now." You didn't know that little nigga like that, shorty. These young niggas, he gonna shorty. If he keep doing that shit like how he doing, keep chasing it, he gonna find himself in a fucked up situation. Not in Chicago, yo. You ain't got no business in the politics down there when it come down to real street shit. It looks like what he's trying to do is what most rappers try to do, to garner attention to themselves, involve other people's name. Say so. Tell dude they already got back for Vaughn, so I ain't got to blank nobody. Done nothing about Duck. Try and run doing that cartwheel and plus dropping demo on. I hate, yo, these rappers, yo. They piss me off, yo. I hate reading when rappers tweet. Tell dude they already got back for Vaughn, so I ain't got to blank nobody. Did nothing about Duck. Try and run doing that cartwheel and plus dropping demo on camera though. But moved OT and made this songs. I could have never. Long live my brother, Jeffrey, Bloodhound Lord Jeff, what's understood ain't gotta be explained. Alright, so I guess he's talking about being there black. Yeah, he have, but this the thing. Why is Scrooly G, who from, I think, Gary, Indiana, dissing Duck? Like, yo, sometimes, yo, when you chasing that shit like that, you gonna get what you want. And the way he chasing it, eventually you gonna get what he asking for, man. Like, yo, it's no need, yo, and that's the thing with this drill rap era. Yo, you don't gotta be overly gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, just be yourself, yo, and let that shit come. Like, yo, you don't gotta be out here chasing names and chasing clout. Yo, Duck is dead and gone, yo. If you want to beef with 63rd or Billionaire Black, yo, I'm sure there's other ways to get that man attention than mentioning Duck. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, why do everybody, when they had problems with them boys, they always gotta throw that man's name in there? For one, the man dead. For two, he ain't got shit to do with what these boys got going on right now. And y'all know I've been critical of Duck. Well, really, Mama Duck. I ain't, Mama Duck. But at the same time, yo, and she brought this point up. Like, yo, people keep mentioning that man's name. Let that man rest. I bet it is. Clout chasing. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. He keep chasing it, he gonna get what he want. He gonna get what he want. And the fucked up thing about it, he don't even know he want it. He think he wants something else. He'll see. He talk about labels looking at him. See, that's that fairy tale that these rappers living. Living in a fairy tale. He think he ready to get on. My cigar already getting record label calls with or without. If I don't put on all my brothers rapping, I failed as a homie, brother and cousin. We deserve this. We 772 coming out of retirement. So that's 9. What the fuck is he talking about? Top 5 different vibes, swag, style, and flow. Whichever I lack, the other pick up. And we ain't hating. We doing it together, smiling, clapping for and with each other. If I ain't dropping, somebody else dropping. That's how we doing it. 100. Men and few motherfuckers in the rap shit who more genuine than motherfuckers I know 15 plus years. Miss me with that. What? Dreading shit. Blood don't make you family, loyalty do. That's about the realest thing he said. But at the end of the day, shorty, focus on what's going on in Gary, Indiana. Like, you can't really have problems in your city if you keep beefing with Chicago. Like, how the fuck you beef with Chicago and Gary? You gonna lose that battle, my nigga. See, but the problem is, y'all, a lot of them think they got it before they actually got it. They think they on before they actually on. Like, shorty, you is nowhere in your career. You got a long way to go. Get there. Get there. Look at this. This is what I be talking about too, y'all. This man from Alabama is in prison for life for stealing $9 in 1982. $9, y'all, in 1982. Goodness gracious.
We can start acting on Tubi. He didn't treat him right, so I made that shit my duty. A brand name, but everything ain't Gucci. Favorite food, pasta, holiday,
I know, Mo. Gonna hurt him now.
You gotta go on date nights. You gotta take the painting. And she don't touch a car door unless I couldn't make Goofy that attracted all the goofies. I was laughing on.
Yeah, I seen that dumbass shit. Everybody want to push beef because it's profitable. One thing I can say about King Yella is he was on that shit before it became popular, but I think he's just a clout chaser. Like, yo, you can't be clout chasing and genuine at the same time, yo. That shit don't work. You feel me? So regardless if he was on it early, he still was on some clout shit. All that shit was to get recognition to his name. Because if it wasn't, when he got shot and came home, he'd have still been on it. Why stop now? You know? If it was really genuine, him being shot shouldn't have changed nothing. You still trying to push peace. This is what you want. Push it. You know shit. You know things can happen when you that's the type route you willing to go. You know death can come. At least you're supposed to. I don't trust none of them niggas, y'all. Everything. This woman was sentenced to 50 years in prison for killing her boyfriend, 4-year-old daughter, y'all.
Shauna Hui and members of her family bursting into tears as she learns her fate. 50 years in prison for beating her boyfriend's 4-year-old daughter, Jakaza Alexander, to death.
You're not the victim, Shauna.
That's the little girl's grandmother, taking the stand to read an impact statement after sentencing.
For her to cry now, I don't understand that. Because she didn't cry through any of her statements or any of the police investigating?
It's an investigation that led police to Huey's Tomball home. It's here on September 7th, 2019. They say the mother of 5 used a blunt object to beat Jakaza.
I think everybody always wonders why somebody would do this.
A question that's never been answered because to this day, Huey denies doing
Yeah,
it.
that's true though.
The day of the murder, she took Jakaza to the emergency room and told 2 different stories. First, that Jakaza rammed herself into a toilet roll dispenser. Then she said it was a doorknob.
And my niece was barely 30 pounds. So how she could cause deep bruising in her head and make her spine come unattached to her body,
Damn.
I'll never know.
The medical
beat her
examiner
ass in
found
the joint.
brain bleeding at the base of Jakaza's eyes, and multiple bruises. What's more, they found evidence that some of the girl's injuries were 1 to 2 weeks old.
She was a
Damn.
big part of our lives. We don't have a lot of girls in our family, so it's a huge missing part of our life.
It's hard. For 4 years, it's been just miserable.
And now, it's someone
You gonna
else's
cry,
turn.
bitch? Don't
She
cry
only
now.
cried when it was about herself, when the
I hate
sentence
when
came
people
down,
do that.
when she was convicted yesterday.
Luke Jones, ABC 13, Eyewitness News. Shauna Huey.
I don't know,
members
Benji.
of her
That should be tripped me out. I would say Ken Yeller can't push beef. Push peace. He's still talking bad about Dirk. It is disgusting, yo, to see that man at his lowest. And these motherfuckers taking the time out to kick him. Like, I don't respect that shit either. I think that shit goofy as fuck. Y'all seen this? Woman can't believe she's going to jail after shooting an unarmed black man.
Okay, but you understand that you're under arrest and you're going to be taken to the jail one way or another.
Oh,
okay?
shit, salute the A1 man for the baby girl.
I just can't do this, I'm sorry.
What you're saying and doing right now is not
Violation,
reasonable.
bro.
I know it's not
There's been
reasonable, but I
people-
just can't do this.
So when you say it's not reasonable, that
They're
doesn't
gonna do a bad
make sense to
Charlene.
me.
I understand, I just can't do this, I'm sorry.
Okay. And this is why we're in this position here, Susan, is because the decisions you make are not reasonable. You make just like what we're experiencing right now.
I'm sorry, I just can't do this. I can't do this.
I've had people sit in this chair that have done things and they get up, they walk out on their own accord. They've done some really bad things. Okay, you're not the only person, but I need you
I
to.
just feel horrible, I can't do this.
Okay, well,
You
we're
trying to play
going to
victim?
go to the jail. There's no changing this. There's no stopping it.
I don't care, kill me.
We're not going to kill anybody. We're going to take you to the jail. We'd rather you walk on your own. We'd rather you just walk down there. It'd be so much better for everybody if we could just walk down
Can
there.
you just stand up for me?
No,
So what do you plan on sitting here the rest of the night?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna die of a heart attack.
Well, like I said, they have medical staff over there. We want to be able to get you over there.
The quicker we get you over there, the quicker someone over there that's in medical can see you.
No, I just can't do
Susan, this is what's going to happen. We're going to put you in handcuffs, and if we have to
You're going to jail,
forcibly
Susan.
bring you out there, that's what we have to do because we are
Shouldn't have did it.
I
obligated.
really don't want to.
this. I can't do this.
Yo,
But you
don't nobody want to face no consequences. Yo, we living in a fucked up world, y'all. Nobody wants consequences. Like, everybody just want to do what the fuck they want to do. And that's it. Like, no repercussions, no nothing. They want to say what they want to say online. See you in person. Call the police. They want to commit crimes. Tell on motherfuckers to get out. Like, yo, this is crazy, y'all. Diddy alleged mule gets felony drug charges dropped. Yeah, they turned him into a rat. No, he gonna cooperate. Charges against Brendan Paul, Sean Diddy Combs, alleged drug mule. Yo, that drug mule word is crazy, yo. Like, he was not pumping major drugs. Got his case dismissed after completing a 6-month pretrial diversion program. I know he probably didn't tell. Mr. Paul's case was formally dismissed today in its entirety. Paul's attorney, Brian Bieber, said in a statement, Paul was arrested at Miami Apalaca Executive Airport on the same day Diddy's home was raided by Homeland Security back in March. He was charged with possession of cocaine and marijuana after police allegedly found the drugs in his bag during the search. Yeah, he probably ain't even, I mean, he more likely probably dead, so, but he got that deal just because he probably not no violent criminal. 6-month diversion program sound about right for y'all. But Cardi B, y'all. Let's talk about Cardi B. I think we talked about Cardi B yesterday for a second. But Cardi B and Offset has been going through some things. Cardi B, Offset. And it's all playing out on social media.
Adobe Creative Cloud, it's a fantastic toolkit for me. It's the...
Now, this shit is so funny, right? Because from what we know, Offset has been cheating on Cardi B the whole relationship. Even got one fucking around with Offset. One of our homegirls got booked for beating up the girls in the club. And she locked up right now. And now, I guess since they on the outs, Cardi B on some goofy shit about how she moving. But Offset is real tender right now. Yeah, he had an 8 ball. So he said, groupie, it's a whole video you had me take. Stop lying for these strangers, twin. I can no longer look at you the way you got me looking for these people. You'll call it a twin. We got 2 little girls, and you say online you in a whole season. It is wild as a motherfucker to be a whole season. Grown ass women talking about shit in a whole season. Lies. Told me lies to make me look bad. I couldn't play how you do. Pray for them kids. So now he trying to play victim. Like, I don't respect nothing about none of this shit. You right, Prada. Single and miserable. So she said, single and miserable? Nah, you just mad that I'm outside. And you thought niggas wasn't going to be on me because, in your words, I got 3 kids in my 30s. I'm miserable. I don't bother none of you none of your hoes. You fuck. But every guy I talk to, you DMing and talking shit about me. Hey, yo, like, yo, come on, Offset. That's how you rock. Offset DMing. Offset wild as a motherfucker, boy. Like, yo, y'all ain't together no more, bro. Move on, champion. Yeah, Offset looking wild, man. They both looking wild for real. They both really looking wild. Cause she geeking. And he don't want her to fuck with nobody else, but you trying to fuck with other bitches. So, yo, it can't work like that, bro. Shit don't go like that in reality, my nigga. So dating because I'm single means I'm just worried about you sound like whatever. Trying to be fake nice after you did what you wanted from the beginning, trying to push narrative to these people. Congratulations. Fuck off and sign the papers. Damn, this shit getting bad. Yeah, he a clown, y'all. He a clown. Big clown. Big clown. It's other videos.
Are really intimidated and dating boss with some money claim. Like, men really love the idea of being with a boss, but they really can handle it.
Alright, so we talked about that. See, but this with Cardi better not get it fucked up. Just cause a nigga fuck with you, that don't mean they gonna wife you. Now maybe that ain't what she looking for, but don't get that shit confused. A lot of women get that type of shit confused. A lot of women get that shit confused. But Offset a clown, man. Let that girl go, man. Especially if she was loyal the whole time. She was loyal the whole time. And now and you been fucking off. And now she, she doing her own little thing. I think this it right here.
All you gotta do is oh, you've never used samples like this before. This is arcade.
Like Shorty on some super tender shit, y'all. And I know her mouth is crazy nasty. I can believe it.
On behind the scenes, because Cardi did say for the past 3 months it's been nothing but drama between herself and Offset. And I want to know, who is Offset referring to when he says pray for them kids? Like, sir, you're talking about your kids. But y'all let me what you think about this.
Yo, they
now,
just was
Cardi
in the
hasn't
club.
responded, but knowing
Hold
her,
up.
she'll
Before I get to that, they just was in the club the other day throwing money at each other. Y'all saying that? She in the club shaking ass. He in the same club. So how the fuck you gonna get mad at her? Y'all in the same club, my nigga. Yo, everybody don't deserve kids together, man. Look, he fucking with this girl right here. Some girl named Pre or something. Preve or something. No fucking with her. Like, you can't have it both ways, shorty. Like, if you gonna do you, yo, let that girl do her, man. Did I say that video when they was in the club throwing money at each other? Hold on, let me see if I say that video. In the club. Yeah, this is the video right here. See, yo, this is the thing, yo. That lifestyle, like, yo, don't get me wrong, yo. The clubbing lifestyle is a fun lifestyle. Yo, but that shit is supposed to be, that don't last forever. It's like nowadays, yo, we living in a world, yo, where people think that's the lifestyle to live forever. Like, yo, you can't live that lifestyle forever. It's stressful.
Cardi B and her estranged husband from a level above. Elsewhere during the same outing, Offset was seen throwing wads of cash at Cardi, however. She apparently wasn't fond of the gesture as she was spotted shooing the money away from her. The I Like It MC32 didn't allow the interaction with her ex to bring her down, and she was later seen smiling and laughing it off. The New York-born rapper left little to the imagination with her ensemble of printed bodysuit that was completely sheer. Cardi's outfit also featured a low cutout in the back, which put her lower back tattoo on full display during her twerking session. Meanwhile, Offset opted for a white muscle t-shirt, and he shielded his eyes from camera flashes in the club with his black equipped during the audio she posted.
Video.
In my kids, though, all three of them.
It's a video that show him. Like, I'm like, yo, Offset, that's lame as a motherfucker, boy. That shit was lame. Where the fuck that shit at? Offset throws money at Cardi B. I started doing a video on this shit. It was so motherfucking lame. Here you go, right here.
I took two things that I love, dancing and dogs, and I made them into a successful business. Hi.
Look, she right here. He throwing money at him. Like, if that was my man, I'd be like, yo, cut that dumb ass shit out, man. Nigga, you geeking. Out here making us look bad. You feel me? Like, yo, niggas gotta start holding their homeboys accountable, man. Hell no, but I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised. Niggas gotta start holding their homeboys accountable, man. Yeah, that's him right there. Yeah, that's clowned out, my nigga. That's the thing, yo. Like, yo, if you don't want, yo, like, I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it.
This is why I feel like because other new and let me tell you.
That's the shit we just looked at. He do hard mouth. That's why I ain't surprised. Like once I heard he said some shit I agree with, but then I heard him talk. I'm like, oh, all right, nah, shorty, I don't know if he all the way. You know what I mean? He might got some shit going on with him.
She'll be responding once she gets wind of what he posted.
Yo, come on, yo. Why would you just come over here and do that, yo? I ain't never even seen you before. 1,200 films. Like it'd be different. It'd been different if you been over here before, bro. The average YouTuber would have blocked you for that.
They cooking today.
Yeah, that shit good.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie. Can y'all hear me or the music is too loud?
Some money playing with some money claim. And now it's so crazy that I'm having this conversation again with my homegirl. Yo, men are really intimidated and dating boss bitches. Like, men really...
See, yo, she be putting out a lot of bad information, yo.
Oh, men are thinking nowadays. Like, it's like, nah, like...
That's the only thing about Cardi B, yo. Like, her following is too large of a following. And she be putting out bad information, yo, to the girls that follow her, yo. I don't even want to play this shit, because I know she said something stupid. But y'all see this? What's up with Lil Wayne and Chris Brown? They say Lil Wayne and Chris Brown stealing PPP money. Lil Wayne and Chris Brown. Hold up, before we go there. Also reveals Cardi B let him smash when they were together at 2 a.m. How he reveal that? The same person texting her and begging her to let you smash, and she let me smash. I took this, but I was stalking. That motherfucker's crazy. Whoever getting between them, they gonna have a fucked up time. Any man or any woman.
Okay, first and foremost, I just want to let everybody know that I'm okay. All right. Second of all, I want to let everybody know that was a rehearsal for a Tubi movie. All right. My girl was helping me out. We was doing a script reading, and that was a rehearsal for a Tubi movie. That was a scene from a movie. Okay. I would never ever put my hands on any woman. I've never done that in my life. That's for cowards. And I surely wouldn't do anything to hurt myself.
I don't know, Ben.
So shout out to all the people that was concerned, but I'm okay. All right. Oh yeah. And I also want to let Curtis know, good looking. Thanks, Curtis, for promoting me. Keep on posting me. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Hey, post this. You want to post something? I mean,
the Benzino weirdo.
I'm in that gym.
Stop. No. I'll tell him no. I'll tell him no, okay? Just stop. Stop, please. Stop.
Man, he ain't rehearsed for no goddamn TV movie, nigga.
Stop. Stop. No. Just okay. Just stop. Give me a knife. No, I'm not. Give me a knife. No. No, okay. Stop. Okay. Come on. No. Give me the knife. I will tell him to know to come. I'll call him back. Stop.
I don't know. They could be rehearsing. Who the fuck knows? I know he a fucking weirdo. Yeah, he a weirdo, man. Weirdo ass nigga. Out here fucking with he got all type of shit going on. Oh. Let's look at this. Chris Brown also accused of misusing pandemic grants, as allegedly spent nearly $80K on his birthday party. So this is my thing, yo. If they gonna be locking up regular citizens, they shouldn't be letting these motherfuckers get away with that shit either. So we got 5.1 million, well 5.11 million. He spent 1.3 million. I ain't doing the 3 million on insurance. Well, 1,333,000 on insurance. 823K he paid his manager. Accountants at whatever he owned, 556K. Lawyers at paid them for 500K. Crew payroll, which all the money supposed to went to the payroll, 383K. It could have been a play, Annie. Celebrity basketball tournament, 179K. His birthday, 79K. Everything else, 1 million. Then they got Lil Wayne. I don't know who did this research, but Lil Wayne out here stealing too. Selling the debt owed to ex-manager Cortez Bryant. Paid them 2.1 million. Commission to then manager Mac Main, 1.71 million. Private jets, 1.38 million. Lawyers at Grubman Shire, 600K. Accountants at, so what the fuck is NKS? How both of them paid them motherfuckers? They both use the same accounting firm? 600K. 528K in clothes. Look, he paid the contractors less than he paid anybody else. 327K. Selling the debt owed to former accountant, 300K. A mystery woman, 15K. Everything else, 1.3 million. So what the fuck they gonna do about that? These motherfuckers out here stealing money. They out here locking up the hard worker that stole. The fuck they gonna let them niggas slide? Shit, if you let niggas slide, everybody need to slide. Not just, you know, not just rappers and entertainers. They shouldn't even been eligible to get that fucking money. Cardi B reveals Offset forced her not to go to a booby trap strip club. Lil Baby was there that same night. You thought Lil Baby was gonna fuck his hoe. And I'ma post why I had to go to Taboo and not Bobby Trap or Booby Trap. Bitch ass nigga. What the fuck? Oh man. It is funny.
We had an expedition and we kind of lived in that for a little bit. We tried to live with him, but he's having parties 24/7. He's bringing random in. He loves the spotlight. He loves the cameras. He loves bringing his children on stage and being like, oh, these are my kids. I'm crying. No one knows what's going on. And I'm like, dude, my dad's here. And then I walk over and again, there's cameras everywhere. He grabs my head and I just start bawling into his arms as if like it's a daddy-daughter. Like I lost hope in like ever getting him back. I answer the phone now for like my conscience to be like, he needed to hear my voice before anything happens. Like that's why I answer the phone, not for me. He's not a dad. Maybe by blood, but nothing else. We had an expedition and
these niggas be terrible, man. Niggas out here don't be taking care of their kids. So that's what she said. That's Dennis Rodman's daughter, y'all. She plays soccer. So say soccer star Trinity Rodman opens up on the Call Her Daddy podcast about her strained relationship with her father, Dennis Rodman, calling him selfish and absent from my life. He's not a dad, maybe by blood, but nothing else, she said. Trinity revealed that her family once lived in a car, describing their failed attempts to live with Dennis. He was having parties 24/7, bringing random bitches in. He loves the spotlight and the cameras. I can tell that. You know, that was about he was doing all that weird ass shit back in the day. After her parents' 2012 divorce, Trinity said Dennis stopped supporting them financially. Before the divorce, he helped money-wise. After that, it was just, fuck you guys. In 2021, Dennis appeared unannounced at one of Trinity's games after months of no contact, leaving her furious. I started crying on the field. He took his happy moment from me, she said. Although they shared a viral embrace, Trinity revealed he disappeared again shortly after. Stupid me for thinking that this was going to be a spark. He'd come around, then boom, months or years without speaking. Yo, these niggas, yo, I don't understand. How the fuck you don't... Trinity says she has since lost hope in mending their relationship. I think he's extremely selfish human being. Everything has always been about him. Yo, remember when I be telling y'all, yo? Like, yo, you gotta take care of them kids, man. Like, yo, the pain of a fatherless child doesn't go away, yo. I'm trying to tell you, yo, from a person that was a fatherless child. Yo, because I just told my girl about this shit the other day. Like, yo, you don't never forget the lies. Like, I remember waiting for my father because they said he was gonna come pick me up on my birthday, and I'm at the window on my birthday, like, hey, I know he coming. I was sitting back like, man, you know that man ain't coming. Whole time I really believe him because that's what he told me. And yo, that pain don't go nowhere, yo. And it causes trauma. Causes trauma, yo. It's almost worse when you play that type of game. When you play the come around, leave again game, that's worse than just not being there all together. Really is, yo. Really is. Niggas need to tighten up. That shit ain't cool. Yo, but look at this. Yo, who's Daddy Yankee? Do anybody know who Daddy Yankee is? Daddy Yankee claims his estranged wife withdrew $100 million without authorization amid divorce report. $100 million, yo? $100 million? So DJ Academics posted this. Daddy Yankee claims his estranged wife, Moretta Gonzalez, withdrew $100 million from 2 corporate bank accounts without his knowledge or authorization, according to a new report. The Puerto Rican rapper born Ramon Rodriguez alleged in court documents filed last week in San Juan and obtained by Billboard that Gonzalez took $80 million from his El Carter Records account and another $20 million from his Los Congress account. Gonzalez allegedly served as a CEO, and her sister, whatever Gonzalez Castellanos, allegedly served as a secretary-treasurer of the record label founded by a Yankee. That was stupid. Why the fuck would you put both her peoples in charge of the money? You don't got nobody there on your end to keep control of the money. He was a famous back in the day, all right. He set himself up for this. It said Gonzalez allegedly served as CEO and her sister allegedly served as a secretary-treasurer of the record label founded by a Yankee. A second motion was filed that same Friday where he claimed Gonzalez withdrew an additional $20 million from the Los Congress, another music company Yankee owns. Man, he crazy. It now becomes evident why she wanted to keep him in the dark and deny him information about withdrawals and cash movements that she and her sister made behind his back. Man, that's his fault. It's his fault. That was stupid. All right, y'all. I'm trying to get to the Diddy paperwork. So, didn't we read the Megan Thee Stallion lawsuit? All right, so this is Tory Lanez replying to Megan Thee Stallion lawsuit that we read yesterday. I think we read it. Did we read? I don't know. I know we touched on it. I don't know if we read the whole lawsuit or not. We are issuing a brief statement in response to the recent accusations made against our client, Mr. Daystar Peterson, a.k.a. Tory Lanez, by Miss Megan P., a.k.a. Megan Thee Stallion. Our approach will focus on logic and common sense. In regards to the ridiculous claim that a writ of habeas corpus was actually filed prior to the release of Miss P's documentary in an attempt to undermine her work is ludicrous. We would like to point out that appellate courts oppose strict timelines for when filings and response must occur. Are the accusers now suggesting that the courts are trying to disrupt Miss P's documentary? Our client, Mr. Peterson, was simply complying with those legal deadlines as required by the courts. As for the Zelle transactions of $3,000, we must ask the public not to jump to conclusions. The legal process will not only address these matters, but prove 100% without a shadow of a doubt that they had nothing to do with Mr. Daystar Peterson or his case at all. We trust that the facts will come to light in court. We believe that the funds sent by Star Peterson will be fully accounted for and not connected to our client. This issue will be resolved by the lawyers and by the courts, where the truth will be revealed. On a broader note, I believe it is important to consider the pattern of behavior we are seeing. When someone has openly admitted to lying on major public platforms, such as Gayle King's show and others to the people, at what point do we, as a society, stop believing the narrative that they are pushing and ask ourselves, is enough? Is enough? We trust that the truth will be fully examined and proven through the legal process, and we remain 100% confident in our case. I mean, he do got a point. Once motherfuckers start lying, that's what the fuck they do. Lie. Alright, y'all, but y'all familiar with this girl? Bad Baby. Now, Bad Baby is the Catch Me Outside. How about that? Oh, hold up. I meant to show y'all this shit. This is Jaguar Wright, y'all, that everybody believes. Like, yo, how can people believe this? Listen, yo, have y'all seen this video? Did y'all see the video when she was, what it is, Be More Cartel. Yo, did y'all see the video when she was putting the ashes on her face and all that shit? Like, yo, how can people believe this woman? And the woman's obviously has some type, she got something going on. Bipolar, schizophrenic, something. Look at this shit. I meant to do a video on this, actually. Check out.
Oh, my dear son. Oh, my dear son. Oh, my son. Oh, my son. They're all dead. All dead. No, they're all dead. They're all dead. They're all dead. They're all dead. Fuck you all.
You love them.
Fuck you all.
Man, hell no, Potter. This girl don't make no sense.
They've had your back for a long time.
Get in the fucking car. Get in the car.
She got issues, bro.
Get in a car. Get in a fucking car. I'm gonna show these niggas without the scalpel. Do you got your phone?
No.
Do you got your phone?
No.
Get your phone and get in the car.
Right
I swear to God, if it takes you more than 2 minutes, if it takes you more than 2 minutes to get your fucking phone, I'ma go in there and I'ma commit murder. I'ma get your phone. Get your fucking phone. I'ma kill these fucking niggas.
Fucking goddamn me, Solar. Came to the barbershop where I was sitting resting in peace after the fucking cops was called on me. Fucking bruised me and fucking
assaulted me. Goddamn play. She got locked up.
Throwing Giovanni's ashes up
hey,
the car,
gang, this ain't no play, y'all. Look, she on the ground.
I put guns and shit on. I didn't put no gun on. She didn't tell y'all the truth. She
something wrong with it, y'all.
She should shoot me in the motherfucking head.
Oh, my
something wrong with her, y'all.
Oh, my son. Oh, my son. They're all dead. All dead.
No,
they're all dead. They're all
That's her son ashes, yo.
They're all dead.
Girl got issues, man.
Fuck you all.
You love them.
Fuck you all.
Stop.
You're dead.
You love them.
You're dead.
They've had your back for a long time.
Get in the fucking car. Get in the car. Get in a car. Get in a fucking car. I'm gonna show these niggas without the scalpel. Do you got your phone?
No.
Do you got your phone?
No.
Get your phone and get in the car.
Right
I swear to God, if it takes you more than 2 minutes, if it takes you more than 2 minutes to get your fucking phone, I'ma go in there and I'ma commit murder. I'ma get your phone. Get your fucking phone. I'ma kill these fucking
What's up, Shelly?
Fucking goddamn me, Solar. Came to the barbershop where I was sitting resting in peace after the fucking cops was called on me. Fucking bruised me and fucking assaulted me. Coming for acting a fucking fool. Throwing Giovanni's ashes out the car, calling niggas bitches and hoes. talking about me. I pulled guns and shit out. I didn't put no gun on her. She'll tell y'all the truth. She grabbed that motherfucker and said she should shoot me in the motherfucking head.
On my diss. On my diss.
Yeah, she got issues, yo. She got issues. So let's say Jaguar Wright shocking arrest with surfaces online. Assaults husband throws late child ashes out and rubs them on her face. Disturbing actions put singer credibility in question amid past accusation. Jaguar Wright sparking major conversation. A video shared by her husband shows the singer in a troubling situation with police. Known for calling out big names, her own actions have people questioning her credibility. Her husband says she showed up at a barbershop with a friend, leading to a confrontation. With this drama unfolding, it raises doubt about her accusations against others. Yeah, she got issues, y'all. Serious ones. Like, serious issues. Alright, yo, but bad baby, y'all. She, come to find out, I guess she was fucking Chief Keef while she was in a relationship. Now, yo, she done made, I think, like $50 million on OnlyFans and never got naked. Like, yo, it's some weird ass people in this world. But I'd be damned if I'm gonna pay an OnlyFans account and watch a girl and she ain't getting naked. Like, come on now. Like, what kind of fuck world we living in? Somebody said she was.
So, I'm gonna tell y'all my side of the story. How I found out up until now. So, if this all started, I'm gonna take y'all back to where this really started from. So me and Levon get into it.
I think she really from like, I don't think she faking though, yo. Like I don't think she posing. Like I think what she showed that is really her for real. I could be wrong though, but I do think that is really her.
We was drunk. And
yeah, it's Catch Me Outside, girl.
When we get drunk, we either fuck all night or fight all night. And you know, yeah, we get physical, whatever. So, me and Levon, we're drunk, we get into it. I fucked up by calling Sosa. So, I call Sosa and I'm like, yeah, we fighting, blah, 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 blah. Like, basically, like, come get me.
Yeah,
so,
freeform.
Levon, okay, so me and Levon went to go lay down. I go to lay down with him. When I get in the bed, Sosa calls me. Levon answers my phone. It didn't say Sosa at the top or nothing. It was just the phone number. But Levon answers the phone and you hear Sosa's voice saying, Danny, what's up? Or Danny, where you at? So I was the one that cheated first.
So she fucked Chief Keef. That's Sosa.
I cheated by calling Sosa from the jump. So after Levon answered the phone, he busted my lip, broke my phone. I tried to stop him from leaving, and when he was trying to close the door, I put my hand in the way, so he accidentally slammed my hand in the door. My hand was literally hanging. My teeth were loose.
God damn.
It was just a whole big thing. So I'm trying to wake E up, and I'm telling E, take me to the hospital. Meanwhile, the phone never hung up. The phone never hung up, so Sosa heard all this shit going on, right? So right after that, I'm trying to wake E up to take me to the hospital because my hand is literally like hanging, like fucked up. So E's drunk as fuck. He's like, Danny, go lay down. And I'm like, bro, okay. So I call Sosa and I'm like, bro, I need to see a doctor. Like, I need to go to the hospital. So he comes and picks me up and he calls like the house. We use the same house call doctor. So he calls the doctor for me. The doctor comes, looks at my wrist, makes sure my teeth aren't going to fall out, gave me some medicine, and I go to sleep.
Damn.
I stayed at Sosa's house that night. morning. So I took 2 Xanax, went to sleep, and
Damn, 2 Xanax?
didn't wake up till 4 or 5 o'clock.
Jesus Christ, sis took 2 Xanax? Yo, the only time I ever took 2 Xanax, man, I woke up, I was at war with my girl. To this day, I can't tell you what the fuck this shit was over. I mean, I can tell you because she told me, but I can't tell you through recollection what that shit was over because I don't even fucking remember. Said she took 2 Xanax. Jesus Christ, so she must pop 5 of them bitches a day.
I call E's phone when I wake up, which E's
Yo, Xanax is a powerful drug. I don't even know how they made that shit legal. For real.
Mom's best friend. And when he called me, it was on FaceTime, and he seen, like, Sosa got a whole bunch of shit above his bed, like the glow gang shit or whatever. So he seen that and was like, oh my God, Danny, are you dead ass right now? And I was just like, I fucked up bad. Like, and then Sosa dropped me off back home a couple minutes later, and when I got there, Levon was boxing his stuff up in boxes. I was crying on the floor, screaming like, please don't leave me, our family, please don't leave me. So he left his stuff. He ends up going to stay at a hotel for 2 weeks.
Yeah, for real, I know. Shit, I ain't never taken them
And
bitches
in these
again.
2 weeks that he's gone,
I ain't
he
take one
meets
cent.
Alabama. Me and Levon get back together after this 2 weeks. And
I'm gonna let you
I'm on
hit the other
Instagram.
side.
Me and E sitting in the bed, I'm on Instagram. And I click a picture of Alabama on the Explore page, and I see it says follow. And I'm like, what? Alabama follow me? So I called Talon.
So Alabama is
like,
a home
did something
girl.
happen between us and Bama? Like, I'm confused. So Talon's like, oh, I had heard something about her and Levon. But she was like, I didn't even think it was serious. I thought it was just made up, so I didn't even tell you. I didn't want to work you up. So I called Levon, and I'm like, Levon, you know this bitch? Like, so I'm texting Levon. I'm on the phone with Levon, and I'm texting Bama, like, Bama, call me now. Like, what the fuck? Like, why am I hearing something about you and my baby daddy? And she's like, what? No, never.
Hey, Shelly.
And I'm like, girl.
That's crazy. So Shelly believes that Jaguar Wright read Superhead book, and she just repeating a lot of things that she said is in that book. I don't know. I ain't read the book.
What? Like, be real with me. So she calls me and she's like, yeah, we met and we exchanged numbers, but that was it. Levon didn't tell me the truth, nor did Alabama tell me the truth. So basically, like, a couple weeks later, I'm at my mom's house in Florida. And Levon not answering the phone, so I track the location on the car, and I see that the car is in Alabama's neighborhood. So I called Alabama, like, is Levon at your house? And she was like, no, he's not. She was like, hold on, give me 5 minutes, I'm gonna call you back. So she calls me, and she's like, yeah, my mom has it all on recording. She was like, yeah, we linked each other a couple times, but we never had sex. It wasn't like that. Like, he lied to me and told me that he wasn't him. First of all, he has my name tattooed on his neck. Like, how the fuck are you gonna say that he told you it wasn't him when you could have easily figured out it was him? And then up until now basically, she sent me, I posted something about her on my Finsta because it kind of ticked me off watching her live her life like she's not a fucking homewrecker. Like, she didn't cause me so many problems. I was a postpartum mom going through cancer, finding out that my boyfriend was cheating on me. My baby daddy was cheating on me. Like, she just rushed, and this is not the first time she's done this to a girl. I just had a famous girl DM me 2 hours ago saying, oh yeah, she hit up my boyfriend as soon as I posted him. Like, this is something that this girl does.
Yeah, if you take them for what you need them for, they probably work.
So even though Levon is in the wrong, Alabama's even wronger because a man gonna be a man, but bitch, you call yourself my friend. Like,
yeah, so basically what she talking about, her friend supposed to fuck her baby father. And She supposed to fuck Chief Keef. Now her friend responded. Where the fuck is it at? Fuck that shit at. Oh, here go the friend right here.
Okay, this is the only video I'm going to be posting about the situation. I'm going to take you guys from the beginning to the end and show you guys all the receipts and just put it on the floor. Okay, so on her Finsta, she posted this. Then she said I copied her music video, which I did not. I haven't seen one music video where she's doing any of these things. This is her telling me to catch her outside. I never ran from her friend. I saw her friend at a hookah lounge, and I think she said something to me, but I just kept walking. Then we were at a Future concert, and I saw her and LV. They walked past me. They didn't say anything to me. LV later on then told me that she had her security guard look for me. Also, she was sitting in the seats behind me, and I was on side of stage, so she saw me the whole show and didn't do anything. Well, you did. I was not aware of her being sick, which doesn't make a difference, but it's also not fair to use that against me. I was also not aware that was her baby daddy, hence these text messages I'm about to show you. Then he texted me this. This is the first time I met him. He said, "Where are you going?" "I think we going the same way. Wait on me." I said, "Who's this?" "Gray hoodie, black pants." I said, I asked him what's his gram. He said, "I don't have a gram. Pull around there. It's 1 minute away. I'm in a gray Benz." Basically telling him I'm not pulling up to a gas station to meet him. So I end up sending him his own Instagram. I said, "This isn't you, right? Because if so, I'm tripping." Mind you, I've never had a conversation with this man. I've been to her house one time, and I guess he was there, but he was sitting on the couch, and I never saw his face. We'll check that was not him, and it was just somebody that looked similar to him, hence why I asked him if it was him. He said, "Nah, who is that? No mutuals." I said, "Thought that was you. Thank God it's not." I'm not looking to wreck anybody's home or family. I don't get any cool points from that, and I don't benefit from it at all. I also would never date this man. We then went to Vegas, and that's when he had alcohol, and
yeah, who are these people? You must be all young generation people.
But once again, I don't know what he was.
I never seen her day in my life.
Later then found out that was her boyfriend and baby's father, and it was just crazy and disheartening and such an ugly position to be in, especially after feelings were involved. He continuously lied to me, telling me that they were not together, that he's moving out of the house that they live in together, and that they had no more dealings with each other, and it was just business related. Sadly, I fell for his manipulative lies, and after I told him I no longer want communication with him, he continuously tried to talk to me and just put me in a very uncomfortable position. I'm not going to disregard my faults in this situation. I definitely feel like there were certain things I could have went about differently, but I guess this is when we hung out one time. This is what he's saying. He also edits his text messages so he doesn't look crazy. Right here, he's saying that time is going to come soon, just hopefully it aligns right. Basically, he had told me that they're not going to be together anymore. He said if I was in love, I wouldn't feel how I felt about you. That's just being honest, indicating that he's not in love with her. Here he is editing again, asking for a goodnight kiss. Just blowing me up.
Yeah, for real.
This is when I did try to ghost him, and he just continuously came around again and again and again and again. So this is one of the multiple fake numbers he's texted me off.
That's probably what she did then, Chuck. I think she did con artist.
And he got involved and manipulated her into thinking that I was lying, and also said that I'm gonna mess up something good and the bond we have is irreplaceable, gaslighting and manipulating the situation again. Then I told him to tell her how he's in love with me because he continuously said it to me. His response was, "Why break a heart when I can just release it?" Another fake number. This is me telling Danny how he threw the bottle at my head, and this was her response. It was October 17th, and he came to my house when I was getting a tattoo and took this picture because he's a weirdo. Don't deny laying on him, and mind you, he has told me multiple times at this point that they are not together. He's also pushing 30, acting like he's 15. I then sent Danielle all the messages, and she later on then told me that she believed me. The situation is honestly unfortunate, and it goes against my morals as a woman. My intentions are never to break a family apart. That is the lowest of the barrel. Believe me or don't believe me, that's just disgusting.
Yeah, I think she's telling the truth. I mean, she laid that out real nice. You heard me? The fuck, I don't think she lied. All right, y'all, but let's get to the paperwork, man. So earlier today, right? Earlier today, y'all, I think we broke that story for real. I don't think nobody covered that before we did. But we broke the story of Tony Busby law firm is suing. I think she told the truth. Is suing Rock Nation, alleging that Rock Nation is trying to persuade former clients of his to pursue litigation, to sue Tony Buzbee for whatever reason. Now, Tony Buzbee saying that one of the people that posed was sent to him by Rock Nation to set him up actually set Rock Nation up, and he got it on video and audio, or one or the other. Now, I didn't have them lawsuits early today, but we got them now. Salute to the motherfucking, salute to Flim Flam for coming through with their work. Probably you ain't see that video, that live we did earlier? Alright. Oh man, that's just 16 pages. Alright, so we're gonna read this stuff. Hopefully we can get through it fast. Y'all want me to read it, or y'all want the thing to read it? Let's start off with this.
Adam Good. Tony Buzbee and the Buzbee law firm represented Adam Guidry, a U.S. Coast Guard licensed ship captain who was severely injured on the job. The Buzbee Guard licensed ship captain who was severely injured on the job. The Buzbee defendants told Guidry his case was worth $1 million, but later coerced him into settling for less than 1/3 of that amount. In insisting that he settle, Buzbee defendants never explained Guidry's options, never discussed the pros and cons of trial versus settlement, never disclosed mounting expenses, and never disclosed the meager amount Guidry would receive at distribution. Instead, Buzbee defendants told Guidry he had no choice. Guidry was vulnerable. He had lost his job as a result of his injury. He was financially destitute. His marriage had failed, and he was struggling with addiction. Relying on his lawyers, Guidry accepted. When the settlement funds were dispersed, Guidry was stunned to receive only $5,123.19. The Buzbee defendants had taken 98% of Guidry's final disbursement.
Yo, fuck no. Hey, yo, is this true? All right, so Tony Buzbee saying these things ain't true. Yeah, but I can believe he did some of this shit because he's a slime ball. It say the Buzbee defendants had taken 98% of Guidry's final disbursement. Yo, Jesus Christ.
$5,123.19. The Buzbee defendants had taken 98% of Guidry's final disbursement and 74% of his case, 2:24.
Oh, what the fuck? That's crazy.
Adam Guidry Buzbee. File. Edit. Overall settlement. The Busby law firm deducted $53,000 in fees and $266,876.811 in expenses, including $90,920.33 for expert witness fees, $5,935.01 for postage and copies, $9,763.20 for more copies, $9,493.05 for attorney travel expenses, and, adding insult to injury, $150 for closing fees.
Fuck no.
Moreover, the Buzbee defendants deducted $25,723.42 in fees and expenses for a referring attorney who, despite promptly handing off Guidry, claimed he accumulated $4,523.42 in expenses. Worst of all, perhaps, the Buzbee defendants charged Guidry $23,571.51 in interest on $85,450 in loans. The rules of professional conduct, too, require fairness and transparency in any financial transaction with a client. Even then...
Yo, he said... Yo, he only got $5,000 out of a lawsuit, out of a, Yo, hold up, yo. $1 million lawsuit, he only got $5,000 out of $1 million lawsuit.
Transparency in any financial transaction with a client. Even then, the amount of interest a lawyer can charge a client is limited. The Buzbee defendants kept Guidry in the dark as his loans grew by 27%. This exploitative practice not only violated ethical standards, but also compounded Guidry's financial hardship and vulnerability. The Buzbee defendants breached their legal and ethical duties to Guidry. Along with John does 1 to 10, the Buzbee defendants unjustly enriched themselves at Guidry's expense. Such conduct would be unethical in a standard business transaction. It is unconscionable in an attorney-client relationship.
Damn. it say 85,000 of this amount was for loans to Guidry. 13,000 was to satisfy a third-party loan Guidry had taken out for living expenses. This is true under the American Bar Association, models of rules of professional conduct, the Texas disciplinary rules of professional conduct, and the Louisiana rules of professional conduct. Defendant Anthony Busby is a law firm that is organized under the laws of the state of Texas and that operates its principal place of business from Harris County, Texas. Upon information and belief, no members or employees of the Busby Firm Limited Partnership resides in the state of Illinois. John Doe 1 through 10 are individuals or entities. Oh, so Jay-Z, hold up, y'all. So it is 10 people suing Busby. He's saying Jay-Z conjured all this up, or Roc Nation conjured this up, whose identities are currently unknown, but who participated in, contributed to, or benefited from. Oh no, so he's suing 1 to 10 people, or benefited from the wrongful actions described herein. These parties may include, but not limited to, employees, agents, or affiliates of Tony Busby, the Busby Law Firm, or others, or other individuals or entities involved in handling Guidry's case and settlement. Upon information and belief, John Doe's 1 through 10 are not residents of the state of Illinois. They will be added as their identities and respective roles in the wrongdoing conduct described here becomes known through discovery. All right. Tony Busby is a relentless self-promoter. The Busby defendants rely on Tony Busby quasi-celebrity status to lure Louisiana residents such as Guidry to the Busby Law Firm. Tony Busby draws attention to himself and his firm by representing and suing celebrities, by broadcasting his wealth on social media, and recently by parking a World War II tank in front of his home in an affluent Houston neighborhood. Yeah, so here's Showboat. Here's Showboat, which means it ain't always, but a lot of showboats is slime balls. In 2020, Guidry was referred to the Busby Law Firm. Guidry had been severely injured while working aboard the General Eisenhower. In February 2020, the Busby Law Firm filed a suit against Callian Marine, the owner of General Eisenhower. Despite initially valuing Guidry's claim at $1 million, the Busby defendants coerced Guidry into settling his case for less than 1/3 of that amount. In doing so, the Busby defendants failed to inform Guidry of his options, including the implications of settlement versus trial. Well, that is, you do got to do that, you know. When you settle, you're going to get a lot less than when you go to trial. But when you go to trial, it just take longer. The Busby defendants concealed critical information from Guidry about skyrocketing expenses and the paltry amount Guidry will receive upon settlement. Yo, they did that to me. My lawyer did that to me in my accident with the 18-wheeler. This motherfucker told me I was going to get $40,000. I was going to get $40,000 for me. But then when I got down there to his dumb ass, he talking about, oh, no, you going to get $40,000 total. I'm like, oh, that's not what the fuck you told me, bro. That shit pissed me off. That's a whole nother story. Relying on his lawyers, Guidry settled for $325,000. When these funds were distributed, Guidry received $5,123.19. The Busby defendants kept Guidry uninformed and exploited his vulnerability to unjustly enrich themselves. Based on information and belief, Busby defendants have a pattern of using these predatory practices against their clients. Busby represented Guadalupe Garza, who was injured while working on a vessel owned by Callian Marine. Busby sued Callian Marine in Nuka County, Texas, under federal law. Garza was entitled to receive maintenance and cure payments. According to court filings, Callian Marine was instructed to make maintenance and cure payments for Graza to the Busby Law Firm. But Graza never received the payment. Wow. And that's in case law. So that really happened. It's in case law. Graza versus Kelly and Marine. Kelly and Marine subpoenaed records from the Busby law firm to find out where the payments went. Rather than providing records in defense of their action, the Busby defendants opposed the subpoena. At a hearing in the Graza case, Kelly and Marine counsel stated that other Busby clients have reported not receiving maintenance and incurred payments to the Busby law firm. Here, money hungry bitch. According to records, Busby defendants deposited maintenance and incurred payments into its operating account rather than its trust account. And C, the Busby law firm apparently repackages maintenance and incurred payments intended to provide living expenses for injured workers into loans, which must be repaid with interest. It's scamming motherfuckers. Read that again. The Busby law firm apparently repackages maintenance and incurred payments intended to provide living expenses for injured workers into loans, which must be repaid with interest. A similar case illustrates a pattern in Thompson versus Busby. The Busby law firm allegedly misappropriated maintenance and incurred payments owed to Matthew Ray Thompson Jr., a deckhand injured when his vessel collided with another. Like Guidry, Thompson alleged he was kept in the dark as Busby law firm ran up expenses, including high interest loans to Thompson. Yeah, he dirty, y'all. In another case, Kelly and Marine moved to designate Busby. The Busby law firm and Chris Levitt, an attorney at the Busby law firm, as responsible third parties for maintenance incurred that Kelly and Marine paid, but his client, Laquel Tainer, never received. Damn, this nigga dirty, ain't paying nobody. Jesus Christ. Is he Diddy? Hold up, yo. Hold up. Yo. I don't think they're gonna win none of these lawsuits, but if they are, shit, is them niggas gonna get any money? It's like he be ripping everybody off. That's why he worth $50 million, y'all. This man worth $50 million. All right, I'm gonna let the Wisconsin read the rest of this.
Attorney-client relationship. Parties 5. Plaintiff Adam Guidry is a...
Shit took me right back up to the top. I bet, y'all.
Adam Guidry в Buzbee. In connection with these contested allegations, but in compliance with its obligations under the Jones Act, defendant Callan paid maintenance and cure payments to the Anthony G. Buzbee, LP, the Buzbee firm. These funds, which even included some of Mr. Tyner's unearned advances, were case 2:24 CV 02873 JTM. Ambient document 1 filed December 13th, 24 page 5 of 10. 6 paid to the Buzbee firm because that was following their demand. Callan was unaware that they were not getting the credit that was due, or that these payments were being converted by the Buzbee firm to appear as tokens of their own generosity. It is clear that Mr. Tyner alleges in his pleading that he did not receive all funds he thought were due from Callan, and that he was harmed by the conduct. What Mr. Tyner did not know was that it was his own lawyers that were intercepting the funds, and that his own attorney failed to place them in an IOLTA account. Even worse, these same attorneys have attempted to conceal their own shameful conduct and transform it into a larger damage award for their client. It was the conduct of the responsible third parties that created the lawyer-induced disappointment of Mr. Tyner and his employer Callan. It was these same lawyers and this law firm who failed to protect said funds in an IOLTA account or distribute them properly to Mr. Tyner. 21.in. Haywood.
All right.
21.in Haywood versus University of Pittsburgh, a federal court invalidated Buzbee's referral agreement as invalid as a matter of public policy. Number 11 to 1200, 2012 U.S. Dist Lexus 179045 at Astros 2.22 Denon Re Lowe's Home CDRS, LLC. Buzbee was found to be filing venue pleadings, and his client's affidavit was at best incorrect and at worst fraudulent.
Dang.
531S to W.3D861, Texas App, 2017. To avoid consequences, Buzbee unilaterally non-suited the case and refiled it elsewhere. .23 that Tony Buzbee's misconduct.
Yo, we found it elsewhere. This nigga crazy, yo. Tony Busby's misconduct apparently is not limited to his client's finances. According to a news report less than a month ago, Tony Busby flew into a large fit of rage and physically assaulted the client that he was representing in a divorce. The client alleges that after Busby assaulted her, a female, in public, his focus became concealing the assault rather than protecting her interest in the divorce. Hey, yo, this nigga crazy. She is alleging she was in a public place when Busby saw her, flew into a fit of rage, and allegedly pushed a champagne flute into her face, chipping her tooth. She says she has both medical and dental records to prove her injuries. The woman's lawyer, Jeremy Bohr, tells TMZ Tony Busby is a hypocrite. There is nothing worse than when a black hat masquerades as a white hat. I hate y'all. I don't like that, y'all. Why do you always gotta equate black to bad and white to good? Like, this country crazy as a motherfucker with that shit. Gargery incorporates the preceding paragraphs by reference as it restates fully herein. Gargery had an attorney-client relationship with Busby defendants. As his attorneys, Busby defendants owed Gargery duties of loyalty and care, including to act in his best interest, to keep him informed, to advise him concerning options, to safeguard his funds, to put his interests above their own, and to provide competent representation. So if you're just coming in, y'all, we read Tony Busby lawsuit against Roc Nation earlier, and Tony Busby is saying that Jay-Z and them got these guys to sue him. We ain't heard Jay-Z and them reply yet in writing. We heard him speak about it at his hearing. He said it's all lies, it's all fabricated. But these are some of the claims that Busby is saying that Jay-Z got his former clients to make on Busby, if that's not confusing. Busby defendants breached these duties to Gargery, including by failing to keep him informed regarding his litigation, failing to advise him concerning his options, misleading him concerning the value of his claim, failing to manage expenses reasonably in relation to the value of his claim, charging him excessive interest on advances, and claiming a grossly excessive portion of Gargery's settlement for themselves. Yo, this man got $5,000, yo. I mean, he got some loans, but he had to pay them loans back with major interest. We already got all that. There is no justification or cause for attorney using concealment and deceit to enrich themselves while impoverishing their client. Gargery lacks an adequate remedy at law because, among other things, the Busby defendants violated fiduciary duties that did not exist in traditional contract claims. As a direct result of their intentional and negligent acts and omission, Busby defendants and John Doe's 1 through 10 wrongfully obtained financial benefits to which they were not entitled. Their unjust enrichment was at the expense and impoverishment of Gargery. Gargery seeks restitution and an award of damages in the amount to be proven at trial, sufficient to disgorge improper financial benefits obtained by the Busby defendants and John Doe's 1 through 10, and to compensate Gargery for his loss. All right, so let's get to the other one. Let's see what he did to the next people. I believe he did all this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't trust his ass at all. So they trying to get at least 250,000. All right, so let's read the other one. So this person's name is Matthew Thompson. They took over 60% of the guy. When a lawyer go to trial, they only supposed to get 33%. It's a third. No, matter of fact, it's a third. What is it? Is it 33.3%? Or it's a third? It's one or the other. That's once you go to trial. If you settle out of court, it's only what, 3%. That's what it is. It's 3% if you settle out of court, and it's a third if you go to trial. That's how much they supposed to get. Tony Busby is a bombastic attorney in Houston, Texas, who is fond of saying sunlight is the best disinfectant, notwithstanding his professed love for transparency. Mr. Busby and the Busby law firm used their attorney-client relationship with plaintiff Matthew Ray Thompson Jr. to take over 60% of Mr. Thompson's Jones Act settlement to enrich themselves at Mr. Thompson's expense by fraudulently overstating case expenses, and to further enrich themselves by converting to their own use maintenance incurred funds intended to provide living and medical expenses for Mr. Thompson and his family while he was injured. Defendants, all right, so basically what they're trying to do is he's supposed to set up a fund for them. You know, you got these, I guess we got these major lawsuits and the person is really injured. You're supposed to set up a fund to take care of them until their case settle. I think that's what that's saying. Mr. Thompson expenses by fraudulently overstating case expense, and to further enrich themselves by converting to their own use maintenance incurred funds, and further to enrich themselves by converting to their own use maintenance incurred funds intended to provide living and medical expenses for Mr. Thompson and his family while he's injured. All right. Defendant received these funds on behalf of Mr. Thompson and then, based on information and belief, loaned the funds back to Mr. Thompson at high interest rates through Venmo transactions of family family members. What? That don't even make sense. So he said based on he loaned the funds. Hold on, y'all. Defendant received these funds on behalf of Mr. Thompson and then, based on information and belief, loaned the funds back to Mr. Thompson at higher. So he got his money and then loaned him his own money and charged him interest on it. God damn, what the fuck, yo? That's like, I told y'all, everybody like to get the streets a hard time, y'all. This shit ain't got shit on the streets. Motherfucker, blow your head off if you try some shit like that in the streets. You gonna give me my own money and then charge me interest on my own money? Fuck out of here. At the conclusion of the case, defendant presented Mr. Thompson with a settlement statement that should have disclosed in detail all the fees and expenses. Yeah, that's true. Mr. Thompson was being charged. Instead, the Busby law firm settlement statement does little to disclose where more than 63% of Mr. Thompson's recovery went. God damn. 63%, yo. And you know, he got to pay for his own medical expenses. The medical expenses come out his end. So if you're taking 63%, how much is they left with? Now that is crazy.
Obfuscate. The statement uses vague descriptions, scant detail, and no documentation. For example, defendants required Mr. Thompson to travel from Louisiana to Texas repeatedly to see defendants' handpicked doctors. As a result, Mr. Thompson incurred thousands in unnecessary travel and medical expenses, which show up on the settlement statement in various vague descriptions of travel, loans, and other expenses. Mr. Thompson brings this action to recover the funds fraudulently withheld from him and converted by defendants for their own use and enrichment. Parties. Plaintiff Matthew Ray Thompson, Jr., is citizen of the state of Louisiana who resides in Jefferson Parish, Louisiana. Matthew Thompson v. This court has jurisdiction pursuant to 28 U.S.C. Section 1332. Plaintiff is a citizen of Louisiana. Defendants are citizens of Texas, and the amount in controversy exceeds $75,000 exclusive of costs and interest. Defendants have sufficient minimum contacts with the state of Louisiana, including defendants first contacted Mr. Thompson in the state of Louisiana for the purpose of soliciting him as their client. 2. Defendants mailed and emailed a contract for employment of attorney to Mr. Thompson in Louisiana. 3.
Yo, see, this is the crazy thing about it. How is an attorney from Texas doing all these cases all over the world?
Employment of attorney to Mr. Thompson in Louisiana. 3. Defendants insisted that Mr. Thompson use a notary of the state of Louisiana to sign documents sent to him in the state of case 2:24, city 02827, BSL, DPC document 1 filed December 9th, 24, page 2 of 11.
Oh man, the fucking page fucked up. Hold up, y'all. The page fucked up. Yeah, this man is dirty, y'all. I believe it all. I believe it all. I ain't gonna lie. Cause his actions, that's how he moving. He moving like he dirty. All right, here go the facts. Let's get to the facts. We already read that part. Attention in public, like when Thompson has worked as a deckhand. What's a deckhand, y'all? Much of his adult life was impressed by Mr. All right. Defendant relied on Busby quasi-celebrity status to lure Louisiana residents such as Mr. Thompson to Busby law firm. Can somebody say what's a deckhand, y'all? All right, Evelyn. Appreciate you stopping by, baby. Busby fame, however, is reflected at best. Busby and his firm have become famous by making salacious accusations against prominent members of society. Busby has become rich by milking settlements with threats of negative attention from people who rely on their public reputation for their livelihood. Mr. Thompson, who has worked as a deckhand much of his adult life, a boat worker, okay, was impressed by Mr. Busby's public persona. So he hired him as a lawyer. So a deckhand is a boat worker. Busby brought none of his glitz and bravado to Mr. Thompson's case. In July 2023, Mr. Thompson was a deckhand on a vessel that struck a barge. Mr. Thompson suffered head, neck, and back injuries. In November 2023, the Busby law firm filed a lawsuit on Mr. Thompson's behalf against Strategic Towing Service, owner of the vessel that Mr. Thompson was on when he was injured, as in Jones Act Seaman. Mr. Thompson was entitled to receive monthly maintenance and cure payments while his lawsuit was pending, regardless of the merits of his claim or outcome of the suit. What's a cure payment? What is a cure payment?
Commission-based pay structure. According to ShipScience.com, in a commission-based pay structure, couriers earn a percentage of the delivery fee for each package they deliver.
A cure payment is a payment made to cure any and all defaults under executory contract or unexpired lease so that such contract or lease may be assumed and assigned pursuant to the bankruptcy code. Okay. And cure payments. Oh. What is a cure payment?
Cure payment is a payment made to cure any and all defaults under an executory contract or unexpired lease so that such contract or lease may be assumed and assigned pursuant to Bankruptcy Code Section 1123, B2. It is a payment related to curing defaults in connection with assuming executory contracts and unexpired leases under Sections 365, B1A and 365, B1B of the Bankruptcy Code. If there is real estate involved and the trustee had made any distribution to the creditors whatsoever, the trustee files what's called the Notice of Final Cure Payment.
Y'all understand that? So basically, what a curb payment is the job. It's like insurance, and these jobs pay into that. They pay into that just in case of injury of one of their clients. And what it sounds like is Busby had access because he was representing the client. He had access to that money, and that money is to hold the person over while litigation is being pursued. Is that right? The Busby firm directed strategic towing to make Mr. Thompson maintenance and cure checks payable to the Busby firm and or deposited Mr. Thompson checks in his operating account rather than his IOLTA trust account. Yeah, so it is, right? It's like insurance. What is an IOLTA trust account?
An IOLTA, interest on lawyer trust accounts, is an interest-earning trust account that is specifically used to hold money that belongs to a legal professional's clients. It is a pooled, interest, or dividend-bearing business checking account for the deposit of client funds which pays all interest earned to the lawyer's trust fund. Using a trust account to handle things like retainers, settlement checks, and court fees ensures that the client's money is kept separate from the professional's business account.
Wow, so he was putting the money in his own personal account. I believe it all, yo. I believe any negative press that come out about him, for real. You know how like people feel about Diddy? How people feel about Diddy, I feel about Tony Busby. So he say, Mr. Busby directed strategic towing to make Mr. Thompson maintenance and cure checks payable to the Busby firm and or deposited Mr. Thompson checks in his operating account rather than his trust account. Undoubtedly, Mr. Thompson and his family did not receive the maintenance and cure funds to which Mr. Thompson was entitled. Defendants loaned Mr. Thompson his own money in the form of high interest loans. Jesus, yo, these guys are dirty, yo. I told y'all he was a slime ball, yo. In addition to misappropriate Mr. Thompson maintenance and cure funds that were intended to provide living expenses for he and his family, defendants used Mr. Thompson's benefits for their own gain. Specifically, rather than giving Mr. Thompson these funds, the defendant used Vimo to praise these funds out to Mr. Thompson and his wife in small amounts. Oh, so instead of him putting the money where he was supposed to put it, he put the money in his account and then funneled it to his client and then charged them interest? Wow. Specifically, December 10th, 2023 for traveling. God damn it. My bad, y'all. Let me unplug this cord. I hate stepping on that bitch. Alright, so specifically, rather than giving Mr. Thompson these funds, defendant used we already read that. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, he bird feed him his own money. Specifically, December 10th, 2023 for traveling. January 23rd, 2024. That is recent. Travel for Matthew. January 19th, 2024. Relocation loan. August 15th, 2024. Travel loan. September 16th, 2024. Travel loan. Defendant recovers those loans from Mr. Thompson, which is his money to begin with, plus interest. Wow. Yo, you lucky motherfucker ain't do him dirty for, yo, you can't do this to people, bro. Yo, you cannot do that type shit to people. Now, if he'd have flipped out and hurt y'all, would it be justified? On information and belief, defendant had a pattern of doing the same thing with other clients. Based on information and belief, defendant used Vimo to disperse loans to clients to sidestep the rules of professional conduct and to conceal the fraudulent nature of these transactions. Defendant used vague or fraudulent descriptions of expenses in their settlement statements to conceal their inflated nature. With Mr. Thompson, defendant took more than 63% of Mr. Thompson's recovery, Defendant demanded that Mr. Thompson travel from Louisiana to Texas multiple times to see doctors, handpicked by defendant. Come on, y'all. He couldn't see no doctor in Louisiana. So you charging him travel. Wow. In doing so, defendant inflated expenses, which then were concealed in a settlement statement with scant, if any, description of the medical care Mr. Thompson received in Texas. Based on information and belief, defendants have employed the same or similar tactics in other cases involving injured seamen. Busby and his firm have preyed on other injured seamen, including by misappropriating their maintenance and cure payments. Busby client, this is one of the people we was talking about. So this is supposed to be the person that told on him. This person right here, Guadalupe Garza, is supposed to be the person that went back to Busby and told Busby that supposedly Roc Nation was reaching out to him. Was injured while working on a vessel owned by Kelly and Marine. Busby sued Kelly and Marine in Texas under federal law. Mr. Garza was entitled to receive maintenance and cure payments during the pendency of this case. However, Kelly and Marine, like Strategic Towing, was instructed to make payments to the Busby law firm. Mr. Garza, Busby's client, claims he never received his payments. Busby, rather than leaping at the first opportunity to prove Garza's allegations were wrong, opposed subpoenas issued by Kelly and Marine seeking records to show what happened to Mr. Garza's maintenance and cure payments. What the fuck? At the hearing, Kelly and Marine counsel stated, in addition to Mr. Garza, other Busby clients have not received Kelly and Marine maintenance and cure payments. According to records, Busby and his firm deposited maintenance and cure payments into the firm business account rather than the trust account. And C, the Busby law firm often lends money to its clients, apparently repackaging the client's own maintenance and cure funds into a loan that must be repaid with interest. In other cases, in Texas 2023, Kelly and Marine moved to the so he must got a union. So he's their union lawyer. He's a lawyer to the union. That's how he got all that money. Kelly and Marine moved to designate Busby, the Busby law firm, and Chris Levitt, an attorney at the Busby law firm, as responsible third parties for funds paid to the firm's client, Laquel Tanner. All right, let me read that. In connection with these contested allegations, but in compliance with its obligations under the Jones Act, defendant Callian paid maintenance and cure payments to Anthony G. Busby. The funds, which even included some of Mr. Tanner's unearned advances, were paid to Busby firm because that was following their demand. Callian was unaware that they were not getting the credit that was due, or that these payments were being converted by the Busby firm to appear as tokens of their own generosity. Wow. So they made it look like they were just giving them money just cause, just because we fuck with you. Here go $1 million. It is clear that Mr. Tanner alleges in this pleading that he did not receive all funds he thought were due from Callian, in that he was harmed by the conduct. Mr. Tanner did not know, what Mr. Tanner did not know was that it was his own lawyers that were intercepting the funds, and that his own attorney failed to place them in an IOLTA account. Even worse, these same attorneys have attempted to conceal their own shameful conduct and transform it into a larger damage reward for their client. It was the conduct of the responsible third parties that created the layer-induced disappointment of Mr. Tanner and his employer, Callian. It was these same lawyers in this law firm who failed to protect said funds in an IOLTA account or distribute them properly to Mr. Tanner. Yo, he is dirty, yo. Alright, I'm gonna let the Wisconsin read this.
Matthew Thompson. On November 19th, 2024, a former Busby law firm client filed suit against Busby alleging that while Busby was representing her during
the divorce proceedings,
he flew into a fit of rage and physically assaulted, leaving her with a chipped tooth. Following the assault,
you
Busby focused
bitching me.
more on
Like,
concealing his actions
that's
than
how I look at
safeguarding
that.
his client's interests in the divorce action. Point 22 attorney repping alleged victim sued for assault. November 21st, 2024, https. /www.com/2024/11/21 Diddy attorney Tony Busby sued accused of assault /S. He is alleging she was in a public place when Busby saw her, flew into a fit of rage, and allegedly pushed a champagne flute into her face, chipping her tooth. She says she has both medical and dental records to prove her injuries. The woman's lawyer, Jeremy Borer, tells TMZ, Tony Busby is a hypocrite. There is nothing worse than when a black hat masquerades as a white.
Yeah, he a slime ball, man. Alright, let's start right here. Hit that like button, y'all. If you're new, ain't nobody even cover this shit right here.
Matthew Thompson of Buzbee. Plaintiff incorporates paragraphs 1 through 21 by reference, as if restated fully herein. 21.mr. Thompson had an attorney-client relationship with defendants. As his attorneys, defendants promised to represent Mr. Thompson with loyalty and care and to help him recover physically and financially from the injury he suffered as a Jones Act seaman. The special relationship gives the attorney insight and control over the client's life that renders him vulnerable, which is why ethics rules and applicable law require undivided loyalty to the client. 22. For example, defendants knew that plaintiff struggled with opioid addiction and was wholly dependent on the Busby law firm to make decisions regarding the litigation that were in the best interests of Mr. Thompson and his family. Case 2:24, CV 02827, BSL, DPC document 1 filed December 9th, 24 page 7 of 11. 823, that defendant Busby and the Busby law firm owed Mr. Thompson duties of care and loyalty that included safekeeping of funds recovered on his behalf in a trust account, or immediate dispersal of funds paid to Mr. Thompson to cover living expenses for he and his family. Point 24, the defendants breached their fiduciary duties to Mr. Thompson, including by commingling his funds with their operating funds, and by misappropriating his funds for their own benefit, and by converting his funds to their own use, and by charging Mr. Thompson interest on these funds to his detriment. 25, that defendants made these loans to Mr. Thompson.
Yeah, I can't get over that, yo. I can't get over charging interest on my own money, yo. Like that they don't really get no dirtier than that. Defendant made these loans to Mr. Thompson family members rather than Mr. Thompson himself to sidestep safeguards and rules of professional conduct 1.4, 1.5, and 1.8. which are expressly intended to protect vulnerable clients like Mr. Thompson. So he had an opioid problem. Defendants breached their fiduciary duties to Mr. Thompson as described herein and as will be proved in discovery and at trial, and damaged Mr. Thompson by denying him maintenance and cure, charging him interest on his own funds, inflating case expenses, requiring him to incur unnecessary travel and medical expenses and other amounts that will be proven at trial. So yo, I ain't gonna lie. If my lawyer was, if I lived in another state, all right, I told you I was in the car, I was in the 18-wheeler. I went through some litigation like this for real. Me and my mother was in an accident with an 18-wheeler. Fucked the car up bad. I ain't get nowhere near what I was supposed to get because the problem was I got in an accident in Maryland, but I was living in PA. So in PA, you gotta let me say this. So in Maryland, your lawsuit money. No, not your lawsuit money. The money you're gonna get from your lawsuit and your therapy sessions and any doctor you guys see, that's how they get paid. They get paid from the lawsuit money. In Pennsylvania, it don't work that way. Even if you got a lawsuit, you have to have insurance to see a doctor. So that's really what fucked me up in the process. But I said that to say, if my lawyer was telling me to ride to fucking Baltimore, and he was gonna pay for me to ride to Baltimore every day, or anytime I had any type of appointment, I would have made clear, yo, this not coming out my money, is it? Straight up, yo, because if it's coming out my money, I ain't doing it. But that's what the lawyer's supposed to do. You know, if you got this man driving back and forth from state to state, however it was happening, you supposed to inform him like, yo, you know this coming out your cut. And if you didn't inform him that this is coming out your cut, that's dirty practices. And it got to be in writing. And Like, I need to see receipts. I need to see all that down when I, we gotta keep this shit right. Plan incorporates paragraphs 1 through 28 by reference, as is fully restated herein. Under federal maritime law, strategic towing, Mr. Thompson's employer owed him maintenance and cure payments during the pendency of his injury and lawsuit. Defendant misappropriated Mr. Thompson's maintenance and cure payments from strategic towing by directing those payments to the Busby law firm, depositing them into the Busby law firm's operating account, and issuing them to Mr. Thompson as high interest rate loans, and recover both principal and interest from Mr. Thompson at the conclusion of the case. Get the fuck out of here, yo. Somebody needs to slap y'all. Come on now, yo. Don't. And you taking advantage. So this makes sense now, y'all. It makes sense now, y'all. Y'all remember the two people that got interviewed, right? You see, they both had issues. That's how he got contact with people that got, mental health problems, because this is what he deals with. He deals with these people. So we got people he probably, old clients, he probably built a relationship with. He'll hit him up like, look, you trying to make some money? I got this play for you. Look, we coming at the Diddy. This is the script. You feel me? This is the script. This is what we running with. Take it or leave it. What you gonna do? And a lot of them will get on board. Like, what they did with that lady with the, forgot what she had. The 13-year-old supposedly got raped by Jay-Z and Diddy. You can tell she had mental health problems. And the guy that said that Diddy raped them and threw him in the truck, you can tell he had mental health problems. You can tell just by the way they talk, by the way they move, by their bodies type. Mr. Thompson and his family were living. While Mr. Thompson and his family were living, were left unpaid. While he was represented by Buzbee and the Busby law firm, Mr. Thompson struggled with rent, groceries, utilities, gas, and other expenses that maintenance and cure payments were expressively intended to cover. Mr. Thompson has been damaged by defendants, misappropriation and misuse of defendants, and concealed from Mr. Thompson the amount of maintenance and cure payments that strategic towing made on Mr. Thompson's behalf, the manner in which these funds were used, and the amount to which Mr. Thompson was entitled. These amounts of damage will be proven in discovery at trial. Yeah, he dirty as a motherfucker. Joe was putting that money in his personal account. Including loaning Mr. Thompson funds back to him with interest. I wonder how high the interest rate was. It said defendants without any claim of title or ownership continue to withhold and use these funds for his own benefit throughout Mr. Thompson's lawsuit, despite his repeated demands to release the maintenance and cure payments that he had been paid for his benefits. Yeah, y'all, so that's what we got on Tony Busby, y'all. And I'm not surprised. That goes right along with what I've been saying about him since the fucking beginning. Now, he is saying that Jay-Z conjured these things up. Roc Nation conjured this up. If you watched that live I did earlier, he's saying he got proof. Now, I don't believe nothing he fucking said. I think he lies. I think he might snitch. Like, I think he'd do it all. Yo, because a person, yo, that take advantage of people with mental health and disabilities, yo, like, he'll do anything. Like, so I ain't surprised that, yo, I'm not surprised, though, that he conjured up all these fake-ass lawsuits and he got 120. Hey, Nico! And he got 120 lawsuits on Diddy. I ain't surprised, man. I'm not surprised. But, I think we covered all the topics, didn't we? Chris Brown, he gonna make whip his ass. Chris Brown, Lil Wayne. We covered Baltimore. Yo, Baltimore has a problem, yo, that's been going on since the fucking 60s, yo. You gotta figure out a better way to solve problems, man. Gotta figure out a better way to solve problems, yo. I always say, yo, we gotta solve beef way before it gets to a point where somebody dies. That's the biggest issue in our community, yo. Conflict resolution, yo. Because, you know, I believe, yo, once shit go left, is left. Like, it's hard to bring that bitch back straight. So we gotta get better at reaching these situations before it go left. Because once somebody die, yo, it just starts the back and forth shit, yo, and you can't tell people how to feel when that sets. You know, that's why I ain't never really been too hard on dirt. You can't tell people how to feel, yo, when they lost somebody, however they lost them, if they was in the right order wrong. Now you would hope, you know, that people grow and realize that you can't jump out the window for bad behavior no more, but some people don't. Some people don't see it that way. He do this every time. He do this intentionally. He know I'm live, so he gonna bark. He gonna bark and bark and bark. Every time I speak, he gonna bark. Yeah, but what y'all think about but I tell you, every time I talk, he go bark. What y'all think about Tony Busby? Yo, do y'all think Jay-Z y'all think Jay-Z put that together? He said he got video. I mean, or audio, because one of the people supposed to record it. Hey y'all, you're not going out. It's too late. It's too late. You're not going out. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. You got to wait till tomorrow. And you better be out here barking all night. So yo, that's how he got all that money. You had the lawyer for works dude talking about he's a brilliant attorney. No, he's a thief. That's what the fuck he is. He's a fucking thief. He steals from his clients. He takes advantage of the vulnerable and the sick. He probably got a he probably only deal with older people. He want motherfuckers in their 60s. You know what I mean? They're in their 60s, 70s. You know, they still working. That's his goal right there. Those are the guys that he go after. People he think he can take advantage of. Dirty bastard. Dirty motherfucker. What up, y'all? I think they froze my chat. Yeah, I knew they did. G-Man. Yeah, Shai said nothing surprised me anymore. I ain't shit, me neither. You can't put nothing past these motherfuckers, man. Mac 11. A Mac 11 nowadays, man. Crazy motherfucker, man. Oh, goodness. Look. Got a kick. Whatever it is, it got a motherfucking, it got a what's come to it? But yo, oh shit. So I appreciate everybody that tapped in, man. Make sure I support the platform. I think it's a good one. I think we probably should have started off with the paperwork first. Yeah, because I've been noticing, yo, when I be tired, it be hard to read. Yo, if y'all notice that, it's hard to read when you tired, yo. That's not be fucking up all the time. Like, god damn, can't get the words right. Slurring on the words and shit. That's why I be trying to get rest before I go live if I can. You know, be nice and woke. Get the shit done right. Offset on some tender shit. Yeah, for real, yo. He a dirty motherfucker. So we got Offset being tender. Been cheating on that girl the whole relationship, but don't want to let her go. You feel me? He wild as a motherfucker for that. You got Lil Wayne and Chris Brown. Got PPP loans and ain't do right with them. We had we talked about Baltimore. We had Tony Buzbee. You know, we had a whole bunch of miscellaneous things in the middle. You know how we do. Man, I'm not trying to read that book, man. That book probably wild as shit, Shelly. She probably talk about people manhood and shit. I ain't reading that book, Shelly. That's a female book. I'll take your word for it. You know what I mean? whatever you tell me in that book, I believe you. Straight up. I don't need to read one page of the motherfucker. I remember when she wrote it, though. I'm old enough to remember when that book came out. And it was all over the world. People was talking about it. Oh, God, I just banged my fucking knee. But probably tomorrow, everybody gonna be reading that paperwork. You know, now they do. Come over here, get ideas, run back to their page. He said Offset been listening to Mary J. Straight up. Yeah, I think she did. I remember some excerpts from the book. I ain't never had the thought to go read it and cop the bitch myself. Like, no, I ain't never think that. No, we ain't never think that. Hold up. I ain't never think, you know what? Shit, I'm ready to go get that book Superhead wrote. Wonder what the fuck she talking about. No, that's a female book. I know she made a lot of money off of it though. I know this chick named Superhead. She gets Superhead. Smooth in the building, need to get Superhead. I remember Jada Kiss said that. But shit, I'm ready to go to bed though, y'all. Make sure, hey yo, make sure y'all check out my uploaded videos because YouTube been playing with my uploads. Y'all guys make sure y'all check them out, share them motherfuckers. Yeah, man. They say yo, they only send out 3 notifications in the 24-hour period. So that's probably why our numbers been low. Cause I think yesterday, well, I put out a few uploads. I'm probably putting out too many videos. I might gotta slow down. Might just do one live tomorrow, just so we can get back into the, you know what I mean? The last couple of days, we done probably like 3-4 uploads. We did like 3-4 lives. I think we've been overdoing it. But 11 o'clock, though, we should always cross 100. Like, I don't understand. Like, we've been going live 11 o'clock for years. Not for years. Fuck am I talking about? For months now. So people should know we always in here. You ain't there, guy, get no notification. Just tap in. Yeah, straight up. Yo, let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Y'all know how we rock. We like a family over this bitch. It's another day of QBG News. And I'm out.